Right. Good morning, everybody. We will begin in child's pose today, focusing today on what does it mean to surrender. So lots of downward movement. There will, of course, be some counters to that, but thinking about having a heaviness in your hips, a heaviness in your forehead as you make that arc in your spine. And so as you settle into child's pose, let's find our breath here. And as you breathe in from the bottom of your belly up to the space in between your eyes, then allow your exhale, envision it down the back side of your body. So inhale up the front and exhale down the back. Begin to deepen the breath, maybe lengthen the inhale and the exhale. And then push your hands into the mat to move your hips back just a bit. As you feel your head come forward. Where is one place that you can soften? On your next exhale, walk your hands over to the left. Place your right hand on top of the left. Pull the right hip back. Keeping up with inhaling up the front of the body and exhaling down the back. And walk your hands over to the other side. Left hand on top of right. And then walk your hands back through center. Bring our hands in towards our torso. We'll come to standing on our knees. Gentle, um, dynamic child's pose here. So inhale, arms up above your head. It feels good to take a slight back bend here. And then as you exhale, gauge the core, hips back, arms reach forward. Move our way down towards the earth. Keep reaching until you can reach no more. Then hands come to the small of your back and right ear to the mat. Inhale up, standing on your knees. And exhale, arms come down again, this time left ear to the mat, but take your time. Keep reaching forward as hips pull back. And then arms behind your back, left ear down. Let's take 3 more to each side. So let your breath move you. Find your rhythm. Keep the core strong. And think about what it means to surrender as we head down. And one more each side. And when you've completed your last round, then let's inhale all the way back up, standing on our knees. And exhale, hands come to heart center. Head over heart and heart over pelvis here. Broaden the shoulders. Spread the collarbone wide. And then let's exhale, come into tabletop position. Few rounds of cat and cow here. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest. And exhale, tuck it under, chin the chest, belly button to spine. Even inhale and even exhale. You find stability here in tabletop. Extend the right leg back and the left arm forward. Take your left thumb up towards the ceiling so you can open up the chest just a bit. And then exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach and extend. Breathe out. One more, reach and extend. And exhale, elbow to knee. And extend the leg back, bring your left arm down. Flex through the heel. And then take your right foot down towards the earth for side plank here. Inhale the right arm up. Push down through your foot. And take a circle as we go with our right hand down towards the back of your mat. Then forward and around. Maybe bending the elbow at the top. Take 2 more circles. Bend and open at the top. And 1 more. Then reach the fingers towards the bottom of your mat. Push your foot into the ground. And push the hips forward. And then exhale, release. Come back into tabletop. Both hands down underneath you. And then we'll switch sides. Extend the left leg back. Right arm forward, right thumb reaching towards the ceiling. Engage through your core. And then exhale, elbow to knee. Reach and extend, heel and thumb lift you up. And exhale, elbow to knee. And last one, reach and extend. And exhale, elbow to knee. Plant your hand, extend your left foot back. Flex through the heel. And then come into side plank, come to side. Left foot flat on the ground. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, the arm drops down towards the bottom. And then back, and around, then maybe bend the elbow as we reach around. 2 more. Last one. Hold, fingers reach towards your feet. Hips reach forward. And exhale, release. Come back into tabletop. Let's take the knees wide and sit back into child's pose. Two more breaths here. Then we'll flow gently. So we'll inhale, come to standing on our knees. Arms come all the way up above your head. Exhale, cactus the arms, heart reaches forward. Inhale up. Exhale, right arm down, left arm over, lateral stretch. Inhale back up to center. Breathe out, other side. Inhale up, both arms. Exhale, forward fold into tabletop here. Exhale, round it out to cat. And then sit back into child's pose. We'll do that 2 more times. Find your rhythm. Move with the breath. Inhale up to standing on your knees. Exhale, cactus. Breathe in tall. Breathe out, lateral stretch. Other side. Back to center. Exhale, fold. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And push back to child's pose. Left round. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus. Exhale, lateral. Through center. Other side. Inhale up. Breathe out as you fold forward into tabletop. Cow pose. Cat pose. And push back. Child's pose. As we've returned here several times, notice what's similar, what's different. And then inhale up to tabletop. Time we'll take our right leg back. And extend it. As you extend it, bring it through to a low lunge on this side. Right knee over right ankle. Find yourself in the lunge. And then let's inhale our arms up over our head. Slight back bend here. Then drop your right arm, left arm lifts up and over. Side stretch. Inhale back up to center. Exhale, interlace hands behind you. Let your heart come forward. And then release your hands. And we'll walk ourselves back into half splits. Blocks might feel helpful here. You can point and flex your toes a bit. Ease into opening the hamstring. So surrendering sometimes feels like we're shoved into it. When our hamstrings are concerned, we don't ever want to shove. Go slow. One more breath here. And then let's walk through back to the lunge. This time we'll plant the left hand down and inhale the right arm up for a twist. One more breath in. And exhale, release. Come back to tabletop. Set up your alignment. And then we'll take the left leg back and bring it through the touch. Inhale, arms up above your head. And take a slight back bend as you push the hips forward. And then let's interlace. Oh no, I'm sorry. Let's drop the left arm. Right arm reaches up and over. Almost forgot where I was going. Really shift the hips over to the right to create some space here. Inhale back up through center. Now interlace the hands behind your back. Roll the shoulder blades together. And release the arms. And walk yourself back into half squat. So if movement of pointing and flexing doesn't feel right, also just a lift and a surrender here can be helpful too. One more breath. And let's release and come forward. Plant the right hand. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, release. Step back. Then let's bring our chest forward and lower yourself all the way down. Leave your hands right underneath your shoulders and your feet together for cobra pose. And as we inhale out, push your pelvis into the ground, toes into the ground. Rise for cobra. Exhale, come down. Two more times. Inhale up, back of your skull lead. Exhale down. And inhale up. And exhale. Take your right ear to the mat. Release your arms down. Feel the weight of your shoulders toward the mat. And let's take our hands wide. You can tense your fingers for a wide-armed cobra. So elbows reach up towards the ceiling. Chin to the floor. Inhale up. Exhale, roll it down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale, roll down. Left ear to the mat. Arms down by your side. And then as we release, bring our hands underneath us. Let's come into Sphinx pose. So forearms on the ground, palms on the ground. You can widen your feet a little bit if that's helpful. And then as you push your hands down, pull them back just a bit so that your heart can move a little bit forward. Exhale, release. Come down here to a neutral spine for a moment before we push back into child's pose. Hands underneath your shoulders. Push yourself up. And then come into child's pose, toes to touch. Hands reach out and down. Inhale up through tabletop. Let's tuck our toes, lift the hips up and back for downward facing dog. Then out your feet. Then inhale up onto your toes. Breathe out, come into bear plank, sit your hips way back. Inhale forward to high plank. And exhale up and back to downward dog. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale, bend your knees and hover. Inhale forward. Exhale. Last one. Reach into the strength of your core. Push forward to high plank. And now walk your feet up towards your hands. Take as many steps as you like, maybe challenging yourself to take lots of steps. Let's come into a forward fold. Grab opposite elbows. Tailbone towards the sky, head towards the floor. The weight of your head. Move your energy down towards the earth. Take some deep exhales here. Exhaling through the mouth. So inhale through the nose. Let it go through the mouth. One more. Release the hands. Take left hand in front of left foot. Bend the left knee. Inhale the right arm up. Push down through the right heel. And let's switch sides. Right hand in front of right foot, bend into the right knee, and inhale the left arm up. And one breath in, and exhale, release. Back to forward fold. Now imagine that there's weights in your hands, they're nice and heavy, slight bend to the knees. We'll take our time, like that. Push down through your feet. Really engagement in your core. Let your head be the last thing to shoulders down your back. And then rest either with hands at your side or Take your focus to your feet. Press down through the big toe mound of your foot, pinky toe mound, inside of your heel, outside of your heel. Then bring your awareness to head over heart, heart over pelvis, hips over knees, knees over ankles. Take your arms down by your side if they're not already, and we'll take a count of 4 as we inhale our arms up above our head. And a count of 4 as we exhale, arms back down by our side. Keep going like this. See if you can lose yourself in the rhythm. As you inhale and you push down through your feet, lift up through the head. Rounded and lifted. Take 2 more. Feels good to have your eyes closed. Change your experience. Let your arms rest down by your side after the last round. This time we'll bring our arms straight forward. Let your thumbs lead. We'll come up onto our toes as we do so. So inhale up, count of 4. And exhale, lower your heels down. With control. Same idea. Find some rhythm here. Perhaps closing your eyes adds a different element here as we have this balance challenge. It's not about how high you go, but it's about engaging your feet, lifting. Take 2 more rounds. And then find center. Let's bring our hands to our heart. Inhale, arms up out to your side. Exhale, this time cactus your arms and hold. Exhale. Inhale, arms up above your head. Exhale, airplane your arms here. Then from here, slight bend in the knees, bring your chest forward to a halfway lift. Engage the core, keep lifting. And then release. Let's take our hands to the back of our legs as we roll all the way down. Traditional halfway lift here. Hands to shins. And exhale, hands to the ground. Plant your hands. And step back to high plank. Breathe in. Breathe out. And use your core push up to downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg up. And exhale, bring it through. Keep the back being lifted here. Find your lunge. Let's take a few breaths to bend and straighten the front leg. And then find your crescent lunge, slight bend in the back leg. Inhale, arms up above your head. Exhale, drop the right arm, lift the left arm up and over. Inhale back up through center. And then exhale, open up to warrior two. Really find home here. Feel like your feet are moving in towards each other at the same time that your shoulders are expanding away from each other. See if you can find a bit of that lift while your feet are grounded. Release to side angle. Nice bend in the front leg. And then exhale to reverse warrior. Inhale, side angle. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, side angle. Exhale, reverse warrior. We'll stay here. And then inhale, straighten the front leg, reverse triangle pose. Hands come to center. Prepare for triangle pose. Hips towards the back of your mat, fingers towards the front. And tip. Find the places of foundation in your feet, reaching in your arm. And slowly release as we exhale down, back towards our lunge. Step back into high plank here. Push up and back to downward facing dog. And we'll take the left leg up this time. Inhale. And exhale, bring it through. And then straighten the front leg. And then prepare for crescent lunge, like bend the back leg. Inhale the core up. Drop your left arm, lift the right arm up and over. And inhale back up through center. And exhale, warrior two on this side. Take a look at your feet. Take a look at your arms. Release side angle. And reverse warrior. Side angle. Reverse. Side angle. Reverse. And straighten the front leg. Lift the left arm up and back. And then prepare for triangle on this side. Hips towards the back of the mat. Torso towards the front. Push down through your feet. One more breath in. And exhale. Strap the arm. As you bring both hands squared at your left foot. Step the left leg back. And do some side planks here. So come to your knees if you'd like, or stay lifted. Let's take our both heels over to the right. Weight in the right arm. Lift the left arm. One more breath. Exhale, release. We'll switch sides. Heels to the left. And lift the right arm up. Back through center. Take both legs down, both knees down. Hips wide. Toes to touch. Come into child's pose. Breathing in along the front side of the body and out along the back. And on your next exhale, you can come on up. We'll come into pigeon pose if you prefer. Figure 4 on your back. That might feel better. For pigeon, you can come from tabletop or from down dog. We'll begin with the right leg, right knee, up by your right wrist. Pull the left leg back. Maybe put a block underneath your right hip. Square the hips, square the shoulders. And then as you come down, continue to move the left leg back. As you bring your heart down towards the earth. You can come onto blocks or forearms. We'll give you time today to settle into pigeon pose. Make any adjustments to make yourself 20% more comfortable. Mindful of your breath. Enjoy the last 2 breaths here. Slowly begin to release. Take counter pose in tabletop or in downward facing dog. As you unfurl your legs. Then set up for the other side. Left knee by left wrist. Right leg extends back. Square your hips. Drop the right hip down. Move the left. Feel length here in your spine. And come forward. Might be to a different spot on this side. Perhaps you want to try something different, maybe interlacing your hands behind the small of your neck. at the base of your skull. As you pay attention to your body, notice the little subtle shifts. Is there somewhere you can let go of? Notice if you're holding. Two more breaths. Slowly release. Walk yourself back up. And into down dog or tabletop. And exhale, bring the knees down. We'll transition into seated. Take reverse tabletop here. So if you'd like to have blocks underneath your hands, you can do so. Some underneath your shoulders, about hip distance apart. Roll the shoulder blades together. Push down through the feet. Lift the hips up. So many forward folds. And then a chance to open up the heart. And exhale, release, bring them down. Move the blocks to the side. And then slowly bring yourself down onto the ground. Let's bring our left knee in towards our chest. Extend the right leg. I'm sorry. Left knee in towards chest. Extend the right leg out. Flex through the right foot. As you bring your thigh towards your belly, feel the sensation of breath as your torso meets your thigh. Then from here, we'll twist. Right hand to left knee, open up the left arm to the side. Then take your left knee over. Feel free to use any blocks to support you as we work our shoulders down towards the earth. Stay connected to your breath. And slowly release and unwind. Place both feet on the mat. 'Cause And then this time, extend your left leg out, bring the right knee in. Feel the space between both legs. Then take your left hand to your right leg, right arm extends, and twist. Deep breaths here. And then slowly unwind. Take our feet for bridge pose, but we'll inhale arms up above our head for an extended bridge pose here. Fingers reach towards the opposite side of your space. Push down through the feet. And then exhale, roll the spine back down. Let's bring both knees in towards our chest. And then you can stay here, or you can reach and grab your feet or your ankles for happy baby pose. These fingers can go around the big toe. And then feet move towards the ceiling as your knees bend down towards the earth. As you push your feet up, use your hands to pull down and feel the low back flat. Stay here in stillness. You can rock side to side. Also an option to bend one foot in and extend the other out. And then change sides for baby ninja. And then come back to center. Bring your feet back down towards the earth. Soles of the feet together, knees open wide, and come into supine butterfly pose. Hands can rest on your belly or down by your sides. And an option to stay here for your final resting pose, or to move your legs straight. You can rest with your palms up or your palms down. Take a scan from the top of your head down towards your feet. Notice where your body is in contact with the mat. Notice the places of heaviness and the places of lightness. Deep breath in along the front side of your body. Deep breath out along the back of your body. When you're ready, inhale your arms up over your head. Stretch fingers towards one direction and toes towards the other. And then when you're ready, come to one side. Give yourself the space and the time to set an intention for your day or your week. Come on up to seated. Let's bring our hands together in prayer. Let me bring them to our third eye. We have clarity in our thoughts. And may we have clarity in our speech, hands to the lips. May we have clarity in our hearts. Thanks for being with me today. Hope you have a great week. Great, everybody. Thanks so much.